Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Linda.
I'm Linda. I'm Mary. Sorry. Sorry. I was just repeating.
We're getting another good laugh today.
I was just repeating what Linda said.
Oh my goodness.
I'm okay. I'm having a good day. I don't know why I did that.
Welcome, y'all. That wasn't planned, y'all.
No, goodness, no.
November the 2nd, Mary.
Yeah,
Can you
I
believe
know.
it?
I know it. I'm telling you, it's fall. It's fall here. Before you know it, it's going to be Thanksgiving and Christmas. And this time of year, I know this is, we can't, dwell on things in the past, but I'm just looking forward to the holidays. I always do, Linda. You know we do. We always get so hyped up. And then when Christmas is over, it just, it's almost like a letdown. You know what I'm saying? It's that you got to deal with everybody's gone and the house is quiet and it's just.
That's how it was with Mama.
Yeah. And I think about Mother too, Linda, whenever, how she used to have to deal with loneliness. Here, let me have that.
Thank you.
You got to tell me what you want me to do.
Okay. So we've got our meat started here, and we're just kind of sauteing it. And
We're making chili.
yeah,
Homemade
we're making chili. Forgot to tell y'all what we're making. So, messy. Anyway, so these pots, we've told y'all before, this is the 9-quart pot here, and see that pot is hot.
Yeah.
But the handles aren't, and that's what I love about this pot. And when you're making a big something like a pot of chili or soup or something, this is perfect for it because you don't have to worry about it running over. I hate having a pot that's a half inch from the top full, and every time you turn around, it's spilling out over the stove.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I like that big pot.
We are just, I put some seasoning in here, some salt and pepper, and Mary, you can stir
What
that
you want me
minute
to do?
if you don't mind.
All right.
Once it starts cooking a little bit, I'm going to add some seasonings and some onions and stuff with it, but I want it to cook just a pinch first.
You've already got the onions chopped up, Linda?
I've already got them chopped up.
I love this little chopper, mix and chop.
I've got the jalapenos chopped up.
Okay.
And we're using our Pampered Chef's chili mix. Have you used this yet?
I have not, Linda.
It's really good. You're going to be impressed when you see it.
I know it. I will be. That just hadn't been on my menu yet.
And salt and pepper. And I use a little bit of cayenne and some crushed red pepper flakes. And we got some onion and some chopped jalapeno. We've got some tomatoes that I've kind of roughly chopped because once we put it in here, it's going to cook down.
Right.
And I started using, Mary, using tomato puree. Do you use tomato puree much?
Not much, but that's a good idea whenever you don't want chunks.
It is, well, we used to use tomato juice in chili, and we use V8 in vegetable beef soup. But this tomato puree, it really is, to me, it's so much richer and better than tomato juice.
I may try that. I may try that.
It's just, it's just pure tomatoes.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
and to me, it's a
sure
better deal than buying tomato juice because that's watered down.
Right.
And we're going to add some water to it, but still, with us having the tomato puree. And this is starting to cook. I'm going to turn that burner back up just a little bit because I'm going to add my onions in here. And this is going to make a big pot. I made this a couple of weeks ago for the pictures.
Yeah.
And Mike asked me why I made so much, and I'm making the same amount today.
Oh,
but it's going to be cold and rainy tomorrow and Thursday. It's going to be cold, and I thought, you know what? Chili is good on cold days. And Daddy loved chili.
He did.
He loved chili.
He loved that with drinks and sweet milk.
He always drinks sweet milk with chili, and I do too.
Yeah.
When I eat chili, I drink sweet milk.
Kind of cuts down a little bit on that acid or grease or whatever.
Of course, Daddy loved milk anyway.
Yeah, he did. And you know what? I never drank a lot of milk growing up, or even in my first early years of marriage, I didn't drink much milk. But I like milk. And now, I'll be honest with you. In my senior years, I learned that I really can't drink milk. I didn't know that's what was affecting me until, about 6 months ago, or I don't know, 5 months ago, when I started getting into my health and trying to figure out what it is. Now I drink almond milk. And I think that has a lot to do with me feeling so much better.
I think Charles and Linnell do too, don't they?
Uh-huh.
And Edward's always loved milk. I don't know if he still drinks as much milk as he used to or not, but
I tell you, I drink it. I drink unsweetened almond milk, vanilla, and let me tell you, I can drink it, and it's okay, but it is not. It's not necessarily what my taste is. You know, I really lot rather drink.
I don't think I could
whole
handle
milk.
it. I don't think I could.
I can. Well, I have to. Whenever I think about how I'd like to have a glass of milk or ice or Coke, when I think about how much better I feel since I quit drinking it.
I know it makes it.
I
makes
just
a
said
difference,
I cannot
Mary.
go back. I cannot go back.
I know it does. Now, if y'all have noticed, I minced my onions really fine.
I
don't
too.
like big pieces
I
of
don't
onion,
either.
and I've got a little bit of jalapeno. And if there was nobody in the house but me, I'd put probably 3 times that much. But since it's not just me, Mike doesn't mind a little kick. Mary doesn't like real spicy, and I know. Do you like spicy, Linda? Linda likes spicy. Renee likes spicy.
Yeah,
I don't
she
think
does.
Carla does she?
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
think
think
her
Carla
stomach's
likes
kind of like
spicy.
mine. It's kind of sensitive.
But we're going to cook these onions in here. And once this meat gets cooked a little bit more, we're going to put our puree and our chopped tomatoes and put some water. And I think I'm about ready. Maybe
Now, Lindy, I don't know if everybody does this or not, but you noticed that she waited to put her onions in there when her hamburger meat wasn't done, but it wasn't, all of it wasn't raw. So I think, I mean, that's just the way we do it, is put the onions in there when the meat is not quite done, but not raw.
Right, you do it that way
Yes,
too.
I do.
Yeah.
I do mine that way.
Because
I sure
one
do.
thing, your onions would be cooked on.
Yes,
they burn.
would. Well, what will happen? All that juice, all that flavor from the onions. Well, if you had to drain your oil off of there, you're draining
You're
a lot of
losing
that flavor.
flavor too.
So you want that flavor to cook in the meat. So you don't want to drain it after you put your onions in there, because you will lose some of the flavor.
Well, I've got 96.4 hamburger in here,
yeah.
and I don't think
It won't have no.
I'll have to drain it. But
Yeah.
but you are absolutely right. If you're using even 90-10,
Yeah,
you're
it
gonna
will
have
have-
some.
yes.
You're gonna have some drainage that
And,
you're gonna need to get rid of.
And you don't want to lose that flavor, but draining it off, your onion flavor.
I'm using my.
In case someone just joined us, Linda's making her homemade chili this morning.
It's starting to smell really good.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm about ready to put my
Put
spices,
your
in
spices.
it.
Okay. So what can I hand you?
So
Have you already got it out?
Well, I've got some spices in here. This is my cayenne and crushed red pepper and a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
Now, I've already salt and peppered the meat, but this chili's going to have a lot of liquid in it. So, and see how beautiful
That's
is?
beautiful and rich, yeah. And that's the chili mixes, Pampered
Yes,
Chef?
yeah.
Okay.
And I like these because they come 3 packages to an order. Now, this is really going to start smelling good now. I didn't put any
gonna be a lot of
paprika in
meat.
it. Yeah, it is going to have a lot of meat in it. If I was just making chili normally, and do those spices getting to you, Linda? If I was just using regular spices, individual spices, and not that chili mix pack, I would put some other spices in here.
Yeah.
You know, some paprika and 2 or 3 other
Cumin
things. But
and
some cumin
chili,
and chili powder.
Right.
But this has got that package, and I didn't even read what all it's got in it. But
Are you going to put some crushed red pepper in
I
there?
already did.
Oh,
I had
that
it
was
in
part
that,
of it?
yeah.
Okay.
I had it in there.
Okay.
And it's a very, very rich red too. You can see that those spices it's real rich. Let me get the rest of this off of here. And then we're going to start.
Are you ready for these?
Yeah.
I'll take the lids off.
And I've got some water here for you to rinse out those cans with.
Okay.
And I'll move that over here. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the tomatoes in there.
Okay.
Thank you, Linda. I don't want to lose any of my good stuff, so I like to rinse out the cans and stuff. Now these tomatoes are in pretty big pieces, but I'm going to break them down just a little bit. That I've already got them out of there.
Oh, okay.
I just had the can out to show them.
Did you want this rinsed or have you already? Oh, you've already. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I've already rinsed that
So
one.
she put whole tomatoes in it.
But I broke them down. They're whole, but I broke
Yeah.
them down. And you can just put a little bit of water in there. It don't matter how much you put in there because I'm probably going to use more water than that anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swash it around.
Thank you, Mary. I'm probably going to need more water than what I've got out here. And you can pour the rest of that water that's out here in it.
Okay.
And then we'll see how much. It's going to get thicker as it cooks. And I'm probably going to put, why don't you get me like another, about half of that measuring cup there, Mary.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and add some more to it because I want this to come to a boil and then kind of cook down slow.
Okay.
And after it cooks a little bit, we can taste it and see if it needs any more salt or pepper in it.
You'll go ahead and pour it in there? Or you
yeah,
want to wait?
Maybe not quite all of it, but pour a good bit of it in there.
Okay. I'm going to throw the trash away.
Okay,
I have
thank
those
you, Mary.
cans in it.
That looks so good. Now, Mike likes beans in his chili, and I know a lot of people do. A lot of people want beans in their chili, and I'm going to put some in this later. But for right now, what I'm making my recipe does not call for beans because original Texas chili doesn't have beans in it. And I know this is something that people argue till the sun goes down about, but we are Texans. And I do like beans and chili, and when Mike cooks chili, it always has beans in it. But I'm not putting beans in this.
Okay.
Thank you for tidying that up, Mary. And I think I'm going to get a spoon.
Big spoon.
Maybe this.
I love that spatula. I
do
used that
too.
all
I love
day
the
yesterday
wood
at the
handle.
kitchen. I use that all the time, that one.
So did y'all do anything for your pastors, for pastor appreciation?
We gave him the church as a whole gave him him and brother and sister Boatman a gift card with I think hers was to oh now let me think a minute. It was a gift card to Dillard's, I believe. I can't
that's
remember
nice.
exactly, and then gave him a gift card to Lowe's because he's always going to Lowe's, and we gave him a book, and then the church as a whole gave him 2 or 3 more cards,
Just
during the
whatever
month.
everybody wanted.
During the month, and then I've carried Sister Boatman 2 or 3 different Pampered Chef gifts at different times during the month. And she was always appreciated. I carried her some powdered sugar the other day. She said, "Oh, I needed that." I said, "I knew you would because she's making so many cakes." She told me she's making Italian cream cakes. I think she's made 5 Italian cream cakes.
For the bazaar?
For the bazaar,
Okay.
yeah. And yesterday we made chicken enchiladas with the white sauce and frozen. I think we made 12 large pans and 7 or 8 small pans.
So how many is in the pans, like the small
A
and
dozen.
large?
There's a dozen.
Okay.
And then I left about 2 o'clock. I got there at 8. I left about 2. And then there was still another crew there that was going to do the beef enchiladas.
Okay.
And I haven't talked to Sister Mary this morning to find out how many they got out of the. We cooked 15 pounds of ground meat.
So you made a pretty good batch of
and
them.
we cooked 15. We had 15 pounds of cooked shredded chicken that we did the enchiladas.
Whoa.
So anyway, we're getting there. And then we got a crew going today that's making the homemade dumplings. They're rolling them out and they freeze them. And then the morning of the Fall Fest, we cook them. So we just got somebody working almost every day on towards the bazaar. We're looking forward to it.
You
we
may
have
want,
a good.
I'm sorry, Mary. You
we
may
have
want,
a good time.
Want to get you another spoon out to taste of this. I don't think it's hot yet, but I think it needs more salt.
Okay. Well, I was going to take your judgment because I do want to eat some.
Okay.
I'm going to wait till you get through. I tell you what, I have never been a big person on tasting, and that's really kind of wrong, kind of not good on my part. But when I'm cooking, I have a bad habit of not tasting it.
We didn't either growing up.
No,
but Mike always tastes his food when he's cooking it.
I should, but I don't.
And I guess that I kind of got used to doing it because he does it all the time when he's cooking.
Well, I know they asked me yesterday, how do you do the meat for the enchiladas, the ground meat and all, and I just make up my own. And they said, well, you got to write that down, So I just always on the ground meat, I just put onions and some seasonings and let it cook down just to flavor the meat, because we roll them up.
That's better. I'll still put more salt in mine, but I don't want to get it too salty for everybody else. It hasn't started cooking together yet, so I think once it starts cooking together, you'll be able to taste the spices a lot better.
Oh yeah.
And it does have a kick with it.
You're such a good cook. I wouldn't.
Oh, Mary.
I wouldn't want to. Oh, you are. I've always thought you was a better cook than me.
Well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
What do you need, something to mash that up?
No, there's a little black spot, and I don't know if that was in the tomatoes or what it is, but I don't want it in there, so I'm getting it out.
That's from the tomatoes, I imagine, because I've had them. I guess it's where they cook the tomatoes or something, and they stick.
It's like a roast or something.
Roast, yeah.
Which I'm sure they didn't roast these tomatoes, because I didn't buy fire roasted tomatoes. Because they're higher.
I have been looking for it. Yeah, they are. I do have some. Kroger's had them on sale the other day for $1 a can. I did buy 2 or 3 cans of the roasted tomatoes.
The regular size? Mm-hmm. My goodness, that was a steal.
Yeah. And so whenever they have them on sale, I do buy some.
I think this
anyway,
is good.
I have been looking for, and Linda, I don't know whether you've ever seen it or not, but Adobe seasoning. Have you ever seen Adobe seasoning?
I don't know if I've seen exactly what you're saying, but if you buy a can of Adobe peppers,
right? Yeah, I have.
And the juice, you can use that. Let me see
I've done that
this
before.
is what
But
you're
I had
talking
a recipe.
about.
I had something I wanted to cook, and it called for Adobe seasoning, and I can't find it. I've got the Adobe chili, the little tomato.
I thought that's what this was. It's Kitchen Accomplice. I don't know. Let me smell it. We're about to get this to come to a boil. It looks like Adobe paste.
Yeah, it does, and it smells like it too.
So
now, where did you get that?
I want to say that I got it at Kroger or Super One. I don't think I got it at Walmart.
Now, what's that called?
It's Kitchen Accomplice.
Okay, I'll look for some.
And you have to refrigerate it after.
That.
Do you need it to make something now?
No,
because you can take this with you.
I was planning another month's recipe.
Okay.
and I'll have plenty of time to find
If you
it.
can't find it, let me know, and
We
I'll
try to
either
do
bring
our-
you that, or we can order some on Amazon.
We stay a month ahead on our recipes. I'm excited about some of our recipes, y'all, that we're going to be doing between now and Christmas. Our cakes, they're going to take a while to those videos that may be longer, because we really want you to know, give you some good tips and all.
Right. I can smell that burner up. I'm not used to having the burner up this high, so it's almost to the boiling point. Once it gets to the boiling, I'm gonna turn it on, put the lid on it,
Okay.
and let it simmer. And it would have already started to boil if I'd have put the lid on it, but I didn't want to because I wanted to watch it.
All right. Well, it sure looks good and smells good.
It does smell
That's
good.
a
don't
pot
it?
of chili too, Linda.
Yep, it is. I imagine I'm gonna cook me some rice before the day's over. When we
Well,
were
you
in
should have
school
done it already,
at the
Linda.
cafeteria at Nettie Marshall, they served rice with chili.
Now, I like rice with my chili. Linda asked me this morning, would I eat some rice? And if I'm going to eat chili, I better just stay off the rice. But I do like rice with my chili.
And we just grew up.
Yeah.
Some people say they like noodles with it. Some people like cornbread with it.
Yeah.
I like cornbread with dumplings, but I like crackers with chili.
No, I'm one of them that
Do you like
I like
cornbread with
cornbread
chili?
with my
Oh,
chili.
no, I
do.
started to
I
make
do.
some.
I do like cornbread with my
I
chili.
started to make
I
some
do.
cornbread.
No, that's okay. I didn't want you to, because I probably wouldn't have eaten, or I wouldn't have eaten enough for you to have cooked the pan. But I do like
Well, it wouldn't have
cornbread with
wasted.
my.
Cornbread
I
don't
do
waste in
like
my house.
cornbread with my chili.
I love cornbread. Okay, so we've got it pretty much. And see these handles here?
They don't get hot.
They do not get hot.
I
To
love
me, that is worth the price of
It
this
is.
pot.
It
Is to
is.
be able to pick these
Right.
handles. Now that pot is hot as fire, and you'll burn your hand on it, but you won't with the handles.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's boiling, so I'm going to turn it down to, I think I'm going to turn it down to just a little past 2 if you have an electric stove. If you have a gas stove, I would imagine that would be low on a gas stove. Because gas normally cooks faster than electric anyway, doesn't it, Mary? It did down there at the...
Yeah, I like gas stoves. I'd rather have a gas stove, but I can't have it living
Not
out in the
me.
country. Because out in the country, I don't have
You'd have to use butane.
We'd have to use
yeah.
butane, and we have a butane tank, but we don't use it.
You can tell I'm not a chef because they take gas any day over electric,
Yeah.
but not me. I want electric.
I didn't think I'd ever get
gonna
used to
grab this.
electric, because I always preferred the gas. Matter of fact, in our old house, I had just bought a gas stove and transferring it to a butane, the jets and all that. And when we moved out of that old house, and it's still in there.
That should be okay on 2, I think. Okay, I'm going to set, well, I won't set the timer because it'll,
All right.
You want to go over here
So,
and sit
yeah,
down?
yeah,
and
we can go sit
We can
down.
talk. And I didn't get y'all any water out this
I
morning.
don't care
when
for any, Linda.
So, we got some announcements to make.
Yeah.
First of all, I guess, Mary, you can do the birthday.
Oh, that's right. We got a birthday drawing today, and we've already done our little thing on the birthdays. Now, after the drawing today, after we announce the winner today, it will be the end of November, the last week of November. Text your name and your date of your birthday to 903-235-4804. Now, we gave you the number now, but please do not text me your November birthdays until that last week, because if you do, they're going to get deleted, because I have over 100 something texts on there now that I'm going to delete the birthdays after
As soon
today.
as we
I'm
get
deleting
through.
them. So I will delete any birthdays after today until that last week. Also, when you text us your birthday, the date, you need to put your name on there. And your phone number comes along with your text. You don't have to put your address on there, but we have to have a name and a phone number which comes with the text for us to be able to be able to get you. Because if we scroll through and the number we selected and you don't have a name on there, we don't know who to announce is the winner, and we're
Right.
not going to announce your phone number.
Right.
So we have to have your name. So today's winner on the birthday, and oh my goodness. It's a beautiful name, Emily, but the last name I can't pronounce. Of course, that's nothing new. I can't pronounce.
Well, just spell it.
It's Dezubay, and so help me when we done that and got that birthday pulled up, you're not going to believe it. Their birthday is October the 14th.
Which was yours.
Which was mine. And I did not do that on purpose. When it came down to your number, it was October the 14th. So anyway, Emily, we got your phone number, but we need your address.
And don't put it in the comments. You need to message or inbox us. So
text on that number.
Right, or text on that number, right.
Text on our business phone your address, because that's how we're going to get the apron to you. If somebody out there's watching, we got the name of the person that won last month, and you have never given me your address. So and
if you're wondering why you haven't got it, it's because we don't have your address.
Right.
And if you sent it, please forgive us because we don't have it.
It has to be on that text on that number, the business line.
So we got a couple announcements to make for our website. Now, Little Linda has done a great job, and we've got, you're now able to purchase gift cards. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but they can purchase a gift card without being a member, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you say you want to do a gift card, and you don't know if that person wants to buy a cookbook or an apron, or if they want to do some memberships. Like a membership for 2 or 3 months or so. They start at $25, the gift cards do, and you just click on the gift card and then it tells you what to do, right?
All right, now Linda, let me make sure, and we hadn't discussed this off air, so when she said that so they don't go to the member page to purchase
No, it's in the store.
It's in the store.
Store.
Okay. I didn't know, so that clarified that. So in our store, where you get the cookbooks and all, there's a gift card that you can purchase in there.
And there's $25, $50, $75, and $100.
Okay. So you can buy them in $25 increments. Right. Now, we've had a couple of people that, and we're not going to mention names, but wanted to
purchase a membership for someone that wasn't able financially to purchase, which I think that is so very sweet of y'all. And some of you have texted me or sent inbox of how they could help by purchasing someone that couldn't afford it. And so I have not gotten back with you because I was waiting till Little Linda got that fixed so we wouldn't go into trying to tell you something wrong. So I will get back, because I've got Serval in my phone. I will get back with you, if not today, sometime this week, and let you know, in case you're not watching this video right now. I will get back with you and let you know that the gift cards are now available.
Yes. And for our members who are a member on our website, who have joined the membership, if you will, I believe there was some emails that went out from us. If you will check your spam, it should be from Pinky Malls. So anytime you see Pinky Malls in your spam mail, that's going to be an email that was sent to the members from us. So, and I believe there's one now. So check your spam or your junk folder and see if you see an email from us. And is there anything else we wanted to say about the membership? I guess we need to tell them it's www.pinkymallskitchen.com, all lowercase. And you go to this, you can shop or you can join, either one.
Right. You can make a comment. You can also comment.
Oh, that's right.
You can make a comment under, we got sections where it's about us and a story, and you can now, when you click on that and read the story or read whatever it is that we got on there, you can also comment.
Or look at the pictures.
There's new pictures on there. And we did a video last week of us out and about, and I don't think we've got that one uploaded yet, but there will be a video on there soon about us out and about. Which we're going to have some more of those because of the holidays.
That's in the member section under Out and About with Mary and Linda.
Okay.
And that's under membership. Yeah.
Under the membership section under Out and About with Mary and Linda. Yeah. So thanks to all the hard work that Linda's done to get this up and going. And we're still working, we're still getting more things on there. But we we've come a long way.
Yes, we have.
In a
And
short
it's-
period of time.
Yes.
And I'm going to check that chili just a
Okay.
second, and
Okay.
then I'll be back over here
Okay.
to
All
sit
right.
down.
Well, I know Linda, a lot of you might have seen this post. It may not have. It was on Linda's other page yesterday. She posted about November the 1st. And that's a lot of you, most of you have read our story, our mama's story, on our videos that we done last year this time. This time last year, we were doing stories every day about our mother's book that she had written and about our daddy's death. And yesterday was the anniversary of his death, November the 1st. What was that, 50, how many years?
57
53?
years ago.
57 years ago. Yesterday was whenever our dad passed away. And so, it doesn't make no difference how many years it is. It's still fresh. It's on your mind,
It's this is always a very sad time of year for us, and we're not gonna. This live is not about sadness and tears, but we do want to honor his life because it was more than just him dying.
Right.
And I told Mary, I said, you know what we was doing? Of course, all of us siblings, Mary and I talk at least 2 or 3 times a day. The boys will call us, and they might not mention it, but we know that it's on their mind.
Yeah.
And so 57 years ago today, an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 14-year-old were planning a funeral.
Right.
And that's what we were doing 57 years ago today. And we had adults with us. I know Pinkie Paw was with us when we went to Case and Monk.
I'm
pretty sure that Paul and Molly was with us.
No.
And they wasn't with us?
Linda, they could have been. I don't remember. All I remember, I thought it was just me. Charles wouldn't go. Charles did not go. I know that.
Well, I know Pinkie Paw was there.
Yeah, Pinkie
I
Paw
know
may have.
Pinkie Paw was
I
there.
just felt. I'm just telling you how I felt, and I may not remember all of it, but I just remember thinking that I'm too young to do this.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't know how to do it. I brought Daddy's clothes up there. I remember that. I brought the clothes up there for Daddy. And it was my place to do it, and pick out the coffin and all that. And I just felt alone in it. So I don't remember who was with me.
There.
I know you was with me.
Walking in that room full of coffins, and it was
Charles
a
wasn't.
wake-up call for a 16-year-old.
Yeah. I know Charles wasn't with us. I know that.
I know we went to the Daily Sentinel that day.
Yeah.
Because Mama wanted to make sure that the story they printed was right.
Yeah.
I think she wrote it down or told you
I don't know.
what to have them to put in there.
And y'all wonder, if some of you haven't read the story and you wonder why we were doing it, it's because our mother was in the hospital almost dead herself.
Yes.
So that's why that we were doing it.
Yes.
Because our daddy had died, but my mother almost.
And
so.
he died on a Sunday afternoon. And what was so ironic when I was writing this yesterday, I looked at the clock and it was almost exactly when he died. Almost
Really?
exactly.
Is
yes.
that right? I'm sorry.
But
Now that was Sunday.
Sunday.
That was Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, that was Sunday. Yeah.
It was on a Sunday, but
was
yesterday
on
was
Sunday.
the first.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yesterday
right,
was the first.
right.
And let's see, what else was I gonna? There was something else I was gonna say. Oh goodness,
Well,
there were so many things that happened during
yeah,
that time. But
yeah.
Anyway,
I think Linda Joyce might have went with us. I'm not
Linda
sure.
Joyce was at the hospital with
Oh, that's
Mama.
right. That's
She was
right.
pregnant.
You're right. You're right.
And Linda
was.
stayed at the
You're
hospital
right.
with Mama.
That is right.
Because Mama couldn't go to the
Yes.
funeral.
Yeah.
So if you haven't read Mama's story, we are in the process of getting her book published. We hope that we're going to have it soon, and we will have it when we get it done. But the 9 parts that we told last year, probably one of the hardest things we ever did was to tell her story.
Yeah,
But,
it was. We wouldn't talk about it. We're talking 50-something years.
Yes.
We talked about it, but we didn't want to talk about it with nobody else. We did not talk about it.
And we didn't talk about it, all 4 of us together
Never.
at one time.
Never. I don't think we ever have.
I've talked to Edward about it.
I've talked to
you about
I've
it.
talked to Charles by ourselves. But we've never four as a group sat down and talked about that day.
It's too painful.
Yeah. Yes.
But the story that we told is in 9 parts, and it's it hits the high parts, but it's just a fraction of her book.
Right.
Just a
Oh, Mother's
fraction.
book is good, and it's hard to even read the book.
It's
You relive it. You don't realize.
Yeah.
You think that this is just like this morning when we said that we were going to talk about it a little bit. I thought, it's been 57 years. It ain't gonna get to me. But I'm telling you, when you talk about it, you in your mind, you bring yourself to that day, and it is very emotional.
It's very emotional.
And I got my mama shoes on today.
Oh, I didn't know that.
My mother and our feet was about the same size. Our clothes, I still got a lot of her clothes, but these are easy spirits is what they are.
And she died in 03.
And she died in 03, and I don't wear them all the time, but I pull them out ever so often, and I wear them. Got my mother's, this is a robe. I'm wearing a robe that my mother had. And like I said, I don't wear it that often, but the last 2 or 3 days it's cold, and I put on her robe. And so, it's just everybody out there has loved ones that's gone, and it brings back memories, and it's a tender spot. But Linda and I, we're trying our best to carry on and not let our family below us forget our parents.
Yeah.
So even if it's sad, that's part of their history, and we
is.
want them to know it.
And I want to say something, and I've been wanting to say this for a long time, and I'm not necessarily just talking about me and Mary and Pinky Mouse sisters in the kitchen, but it is just so mind-boggling to me how people can be so cruel with comments. And I'm not just talking about us, and we've had some doozies. We don't think we haven't. But, you think about kids bullying.
I
and
know,
you think,
it's
where did
sad.
the kids get this from, right?
Right.
So before you make a comment or pass judgment on somebody, and there's going to be a lot of new people go listen to these videos with Mama's story. And we told in the beginning, and we told several times while we were telling the story, if you've got a bad comment, do not make it on about our Mama's story, because nobody knows what they would have done in that situation.
Everybody has their opinion of what she should have done, could have done, or us, or whatever. But you
Mama
have to
did
be
what she thought
best
was
for
best.
her family.
And we live in a society that is very opinionated. We're Texans. I got an opinion.
Yeah.
I've got one. And sometimes it's hard for me to keep my opinion to myself. But I will tell you that you don't know sometimes what a cruel comment or what a cruel statement might do to someone that is having a bad day, and are recalling memories that are very, very emotionally raw, even after 57 years.
Yeah.
So not just for us, and like I said, not just for our page, but before you make a comment and say something ugly and rude, people read these comments, and we are human beings. We are not perfect. We try our best to do what we feel is best, and we try to live our lives the best we can. We try to make sure that everyone knows that we're, trying to please not people, because you can't please people.
You can't.
We know that.
Yeah,
Even in cooking, look at the many variations of chili. There'll be 1,000 people that'll make chili a different way. And it's the same thing with cooking as it is in life. And we know we can't please everybody, but we do want to try to please the Lord. And that is very important to both of us.
Exactly. Well, I know if you got a sibling, a sister or a brother that you have an out with, or you have hard feelings against, try to put that aside. Try to put that aside.
Chili, I smell it.
And give them a call or something, because you grew up together. You know, you may have your differences, but life is too short to hold grudges and feel bad at somebody over something, because everybody has different ways of doing things and handling situations. So just be the bigger person. I'll tell you, we've had a lot of people tell us that they have reconnected with their siblings because of us reminding them. And so anyway, we just like for you to, I like to encourage everyone out there to be kind and deal with the situation, you know, the best you can without causing hard feelings.
Right,
So,
absolutely. Thank you, Linda, for stirring the chili for me.
okay. Now, did you have any? Do we have any questions?
Yes. First person is they want to know what sweet milk. A bunch of people asked that.
Whole milk.
Yeah, sweet milk is regular whole milk.
Yeah.
That's just what we call
Old
it.
timers called it sweet milk because
Because
a
of the
lot of
cows.
old people drank buttermilk.
Yes,
And that's
yes.
how they differentiated. It was either sweet milk or buttermilk.
And whenever I think about old times, about how you used to drink cows' fresh milk,
Yeah.
and if those cows wander out in the field and they eat bitter weeds, that milk would be so bitter.
Horrible.
Oh, you couldn't drink it because if that cow. So they always tried to keep the cows in a pasture that did not have bitter weeds in it, because that milk would be bitter.
Yeah, you couldn't
Yeah.
hardly drink it.
Yeah. So anyway, sweet milk is whole milk. So any other?
The only other question I saw is, can you put that pot in the oven?
Yes, you can put it in the
With
oven.
those handles?
It's,
I didn't read
well,
it. I didn't read it. I don't
you
know.
can. Our titanium. Let me do a little research on that. But you can our regular the cookware that's titanium. You can put
small
in the
one?
take the handles off.
Well, now those handles don't come off.
handles are different. So
Right,
this
yeah.
pot you probably cannot put it
I
in
don't
the
think
oven.
you can those. I don't think you can. The
skillets, the handles come
skillets
off
and the
and you
grill
can.
pan where the handles come off, you do.
So thank you, Mary, for clarifying that. I
I
was
don't
just
think
for
you
some
can.
reason I was
Yeah.
thinking you could, but
Yeah.
but you're probably right. It
Yeah.
would probably melt the handles.
Yeah. So anyway, but I love that pot. Nothing sticks in it.
No.
You can cook cheese in the bottom of that and just
And it
just
comes
scoop it
with a it comes
that
with
has a lifetime warranty with it. All those pans.
it
like
does.
that,
The
don't they,
lid
cookware?
has a I think the lid is a 5-year warranty, and this colander, it comes with this collapsible colander. It has the feet on it, like if you want to cook potatoes or a pasta or something in it. And this has a 3-year warranty. I think the lid has a 5-year warranty, but the pot all of the
under normal use.
titanium cookware, right, under normal use, has a lifetime warranty on it.
Yeah.
And the set comes with the 5 1/4 pot, but that's a 9-quart pot
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
That's my
I like
favorite.
all of them.
I love that one.
Yeah, I do too.
Any other questions?
That's all I've been able to catch.
Okay, so let's taste of this chili.
All right.
And see if we can put
I'll
a bowl
taste-
up. And
okay.
it's cooked. Well, I haven't cooked quite 30
Ooh,
minutes. but
that looked
don't
good.
that look good?
Mm-hmm.
That looks delicious.
Doesn't it though? Is this your ladle that you're gonna use, or you
Yeah,
will just get a spoon out now?
No, we'll put some in a bowl.
Okay.
And
Now see, it didn't take you no time. I'm just
No.
gonna eat just about a fourth of
Okay,
a bowl.
well, just get whatever you think you
Okay.
want. And I've got some crackers. I'll get some crackers over there. Now, chili is something that's going to get better. You
Yeah.
know, the next day, it'll be better the next day.
Now, you gonna get you a bowl?
Yeah, I'll get some crackers. Lindy, do you want
Okay.
some?
Now, see, when you talk about cornbread, I'm not a cracker person.
I love crackers.
It's-
I want the little spoons, Mary.
okay. Linda, you want me to dish you up a little bowl? Okay. We try not to forget little Linda.
Yeah.
She's our cameraman. She's doing great. And I
sure
did
is.
check on the internet. I found somebody after doing some investigating that's leading me towards good internet service for my house. I'm hoping that that's going to work a lot better. I think it has a lot to do with the weather about my internet service.
Yeah, it probably does.
Here's your spoon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit longer. Just keep cooking down. I'm just gonna get a little bit in here to taste, and I'll eat more for lunch.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna get salt and pepper over here in case I need some
Oh
extra.
yeah, you better get your pepper. Oh, is this club crackers or saltine? This is
No,
saltine.
it's a little small one. I've got some club crackers.
No,
if
no,
you'd rather
no.
have them.
No, this is fine.
You want some milk?
No,
No, you can't drink the regular milk.
That's okay. Thank you, though, Linda.
Get me a bottle. You want a bottle of water?
I had some water. I think I left it in the car.
Linda, here's your bottle. I didn't even get water out. I normally do, and I didn't even get it
I
out.
normally bring it in from the car, too, and I forgot.
Okay.
There's a discussion
Okay.
on the thread about your ages. Y'all know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm 75.
And I'm 73. There's one day being 17 months difference in our ages. So we're almost 17 months apart.
And how old were your parents when they passed away?
Daddy
Daddy
was
was
43 years, 3 months, and 12 days.
Dad was 43, and Mama was
And
41.
Mama was, no, when she died.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mama was almost 78. She died May the 27th. And her birthday was July the 19th. Mom and Daddy's birthdays on the same day, different years.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Jesus, for this food. Let's see how it's going to taste. That's hot. I know it's hot.
That's good, Linda.
You think it's got enough seasoning in it?
It does, for me, yes. It's not too spicy. It's delicious.
That means I need to add some more.
Oh, now I'm feeling a little bit of the heat now,
Yeah,
but it's okay.
it'll kick in.
Yeah, it's okay. It is great. That's good. That is so good. So,
Love, 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 love chili.
I like chili, but it's I'm never. Well, for one thing, reason that I have never eat a lot of chili is because I've always had problems with my stomach. And I can't eat chili at night, for sure. But I just never really made a lot of it because of my stomach.
Because of that.
Yeah.
We love chili, and we make it several times in the fall and winter. Mike makes his a little different than I make mine. I didn't know what that was. That's my phone.
That's my phone coming on. That's okay.
But his is good too. He puts, like I said, he puts beans in his.
Chuck makes, my son, he makes really good chili too. But he puts beans in his.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he make it thinner than this? Or
He makes it thicker.
thicker? Okay.
He makes his thicker.
This is still going to thicken up
Yeah,
some once it's cooked a little bit more. But when you're making something that you're going to eat for a day or two, leftovers, you can actually stop the cooking, and because when you heat it up, it's going to cook
That's
some
true.
more.
That's true. It thickens up. Yes.
So you can do that.
Yeah.
Any other questions, Linda?
There was a few comments. One was they like your new tablecloth.
Ollie's. Yeah. We love Ollie's tablecloths, but you got to get them when they first put them out because they're gone.
Yeah.
And then the other one I just thought was funny. They called you the OG grannies, which is like the original granny.
Oh.
Well, thank you.
I'll
That
take
is
that.
funny. I'll take it too.
That reminds me, and I forgot to bring it, Linda. I brought you a T-shirt the other day. It's a cheap T-shirt for you and I for Christmas. I'm not going to tell you what. I'm not going to tell you what it says, but it's real cute. But one day we'll show you getting closer to Christmas.
Okay.
But,
Mary's always finding cute stuff.
Well, it was in Walmart. I mean, it was just, I was just looking at them and I thought, I like that. I said, I'm going to buy my sister and I one of those. And a man came by, he said, yeah, I think that would look real good on you.
Well, thank you, sir.
I said, all right, thank you. I didn't know hardly how to take it, and then the same day, I don't know what was happening that day, he passed on by, and then this woman came up, and she said, I think I'll buy me one of them, and she started a complete conversation with me, told me about something else that's on sale, and carried me around there to show it to me. out of the blue.
It's so funny. Do you remember when we went to Flagstaff? We went several years when we were working out there, 2 or 3 different times, but it was the first time we went. It was me and you and Carla and Linda. Didn't you go that first time, or was it
Flagstaff?
I went the second time.
You went the second time. Well, so it's just me and you and Carla and Mama.
I think
so
that's
us
what it was.
4.
Yeah.
So we were staying at the La Quinta, and we're going to go to the Grand Canyon. So that was going to be one of our fun things we did. It was a work trip, but we was going to do. So we went to Walmart and we found these real cute. I still have mine, and I still have my hat too.
I think I gave mine away. I put it in some stuff to take
and they
off.
were black, but they had neon colors that had Flagstaff on them. And at the time, I don't know if they still do, but at the time, locals called Flagstaff flag. And so we bought these T-shirts and these hats. They're straw hats with the purple ribbon around them. And we went to Williams, drove to Williams, and we rode the train to the Grand Canyon. And I don't know how many people were asking us where we got the T-shirts.
Because we all had them
everybody
on.
was buying T-shirts in the gift shop at Williams.
I know.
And they were like $29 and $30 a piece. We paid like $5 or $6 for ours at Walmart. And they stood out more than the other ones did. I always think about that. And when I see that hat, I think about that. That was a fun trip.
Yeah, we had a fun trip. We did.
That was a really fun trip.
Okay.
Well, we will be back on tomorrow. We're going to be at Little Linda's or at your house.
I'm thinking my house now. It may switch from now to in the morning, but anyway, as far as I know, it's going to be at my house tomorrow.
Okay. And then back here Thursday.
Try that internet again, because I don't think they're going to get out there to get my internet fixed by tomorrow. So anyway, we'll be doing, it'll be my turn, wherever. Where's my house? It's
going to be cold and raining. It's going to be cold and raining tomorrow. So we'll see y'all tomorrow at 10. We hope that everyone has a wonderful afternoon. And remember to be kind to someone.
Yes.
And to count your blessings.
Yes, count your blessings. We love you.
We love y'all. Bye.
Bye-bye.